that it could be a possibility
What?
that THF Bayzoo was backdoored by THF themselves. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's false. What I do know is that I'm off that good thunky and I wrote it up in that grabber leaf. Now, if you smoking anything else, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
There's been a lot of talk about Lil Sam, okay? This guy from
Lil
BBC.
Sam,
He was
BBC.
spotted in the grey Nike tech that basically, you know, we saw the person on the footage running up and shooting, and people are saying, is this Lil Sam? Okay, these basically are the pictures that people are saying it was him, that he might have been.
Oh, with that picture right
Sam.
there.
Okay, these basically are the pictures.
This picture right here, I'm doing a scan. I'm doing my YN scan. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he'd do a drill, my guy. I'm just going off looks though, man.
That people were saying it was him, that he might have been the guy at the scene who made this happen, and it seemed like he was sort of happy and celebrating what had gone down at the time. Now, what's really crazy, okay, is that earlier this year,
posting your dead homie when another man died and make it look like y'all did it is diabolical as fuck, shorty. So that's Lil Sam posting that.
Lil Zay Osama, he actually revealed that basically there'd been a whole lot of beef going on between the THF Trigger Happy family of Zoo's crew and you know, a conglomerate of crews that Lil Zay Osama is associated with,
right?
Which included, at least at the time, BVC, Lil Zay's crew 6300, right? And now we're hearing about Lil Deuce from a crew called DMG, and this guy Kill Bill, who they're saying has got 12 hats, from a crew called BTBG. Now, it is believed, okay, and if you don't know that, if you're familiar with this channel, I'm sure you'll know the story, but the story goes, okay, Lil Zay Osama had a couple of bust down watch.
Now, okay, now listen, this is what I think right here. I think, personally, I've been thinking the whole time, I've been thinking that it was somebody from 6300 BBC. Different names, all the same little gang, though. All the same little clique. They all clicked up. It's all the same shit for real. You know what I'm saying? I think that they did it. Here's why. Because they been admitted to having something to do with THF-TP getting killed in front of his kids on camera. They did that man 30, walked him down. It wasn't no chance he was going to make it. I'm talking about kids, and his girl was like right next to him. Did him dirty. Go watch the video. So when I seen that, and then, you know, that was 6 months ago. Well, I don't know when TP died, but TP got killed, and everybody said it was them. And Lil Zay Osama and them. Then, turn around, and DMG Lil Scoom got killed, which was a well-known hitman from their side. You see what I'm saying? And before they even got into it and did that, you had Lil Zay Osama and Lil Scoom on live, going back and forth, going crazy, talking about some fuck 600, and we'll pull up and do this, and brrrr, you feel me? Everybody get down on the floor and stuff, you know? And so that's why I think it was Lil Zay Osama and them. I don't think he got backdoored, but we're gonna watch the video
stolen
anyway.
By THF members, people that he thought he was cool with, and then at a certain point, violence starts happening between these sides over the watches. Zay would have been cool with people from THF, but after the watches got stolen, things were definitely not cool anymore. And basically, this is Zay's brother, Big Folks, basically saying that Man from BVC killed TP from THF specifically as get back for the watches. It says here, Mad Manny from the one, he got that get back for the watch FTP. Okay, and unfortunately, okay, Man himself would end up losing his life, getting killed just weeks later, allegedly by THF in an incident that was revenge for this TP murder that was basically the response to the watches being stolen. It's really sad, but you know, this whole thing was just a crazy escalation. And to imagine this starts from a couple of watches getting stolen is just really sad. So this is a post going around on Reddit. This is Von from BVC and a homie of Lil Zay's, basically saying they're still going off about the watches THF took, and they're basically letting it be known that blood has been spilt about these watches. He posted this. All right, and it said, here go another bap rapper, y'all. They can't be stopped. This stuff gets took, your broke ass stole it, and now it's blood everywhere, free the biggest. So basically making it clear, like, yo, you stole those watches, and, you know, this went down in response. It says, this ain't Africa, bitch. We getting blood for every diamond, free the biggest. And look at the hand. If you see the hand sign he's doing, you know what he's you know what I'm saying? That's obviously. I'm
going to be honest, though, in Chicago, gang, I've seen it happen over less, bro. I've seen it happen over, you know what I'm saying, stolen Nike tech. I seen it happen over a goddamn stolen girlfriend. I seen it happen over this, like back in the day before, when I was in high school, niggas wasn't having chains and watches. That wasn't a thing. Nobody in Chicago, when I was in high school, had a motherfucking Rolex on. Nobody. Now them bitches everywhere. Nobody had no big chains with no real diamonds. It wasn't a thing back then, bro. You probably had a few little small chains. It wasn't, so that shit was different. But like I've seen it literally happen over way less. Like one nigga they ain't let him in the party. I've literally seen my homie. The hit, like some niggas ain't let him in the party. This nigga pulled up and shot the party up. Ain't nobody finna party. I've seen that started a whole war. Like I've seen it happen over less, bro.
They got violent for these watches.
So two watches, I ain't surprised.
But this is where things get complicated. By the start of 2025, BVC, who were, again, I know it's confusing, but it's like Lil Zay's Crew 6300. They were cool with BVC. They was cool with DMG from Lil Deuce. And they were cool with BTBG, the Kill Bill set. But basically, in September of 2025, DMG Lil Deuce would get killed, and THF G Baby would go live with BVC members dissing Lil Deuce, and suddenly the BVC, they ain't cool with all of those sets anymore. Suddenly the BVC are now beefing with the DMG and all the other sets. And the crazy thing is, the rumor has it, is the reason that this happened was because Lil Deuce had basically backdoored a BVC member's brother 5 years ago, and they only found out about it in 2025. Okay, and this is just a little bit of backstory.
How the hell they get that?
So they're saying this is the live where basically THF G Baby went live with BVC members to basically gloat about what happened to Lil Deuce. And this is crazy, really, when you think about it, because it wasn't so long that these two sets were at war with each other.
Shout out D Media,
I got it.
Shout out D Media.
Oh, that's the video. The video on phone them. They snap. On Josh, they snap with that. On Josh, they snap with that phone.
They ain't snap video.
Nah, they snap with that. I ain't gonna do no hate shit on Lil Mo. They snap with that. They snap with that.
Let me show y'all the store. We got all flavors for them. All type of scones through this. What kind of?
He snap with that, bro. Oh, Lil Mo, he hurt him with that.
Hey, that's GG verified. Hey, that's GG verified. GG verified. Hey, look.
So what's going on here, right? THF G Baby is basically saying we got this Scoom, and Scoom was a nickname for Lil Deuce, all right? And Lil Deuce had the song Footprints with Kill Bill, where he says in the hooks like, I got Scoom. And then basically THF G Baby, he dropped a song
with a bunch of
It was basically a giant diss song towards Lil Deuce. He's holding up packs of weed. He's saying, I got Scoom. I'm the one who got Scoom now. Now, I can't play the audio, but basically he rolling around with a whole bunch of Scoom packs. It's very, very disrespectful. They put it in the air, and he's flipping the lyric back. You see what's going on here, okay? It's very, very disrespectful.
Right.
And the song, you know, it was basically just this.
Now, I'm going to tell you something about them THF niggas, okay? Call it what you want. One thing I know for sure, these niggas is 10 minutes away from where I grew up at. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I can walk there in 20 minutes, okay? I can drive there in probably 7 minutes. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Them niggas on 4-6, them THF niggas, they grimy. They will rob your ass quick, especially if you're not cool with them or you want to come around trying to kick it and shit. They will rob you quick. I'm sure it hasn't. I don't know who none of these niggas is, but I'm sure it hasn't changed much, okay? But one thing I will tell you, they didn't get the name THF from nothing, folks. They Trigger Happy Family. They didn't just come up with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. You feel me? Do your homework on THF verse 051.
The same lyric over and over again. I got Scoom, and he was flipping DMG Lil Deuce's lyrics right back to him. And you know, it's kind of chilling. It's kind of weird. You see, he dissing, right?
Evil.
He big dissing.
It's just evil.
You get the gist, right? But what's crazy, evil. Okay, is that in October, about 2 months ago from now, G Baby made a post basically alluding that somebody had just tried to backdoor him. He posted this. He said, a dude close to me tried to assist some dudes in the opening of my back door yesterday. Pause.
The opening of your... Hold on, man. The opening of your...
What?
It says, y'all watch who the F you call your homies, though. Blood said it best. It says, look like Chicago drill rapper G Baby escaped the back door yesterday. Now...
So somebody tried to backdoor G Baby, right? Somebody tried to backdoor G Baby. And I wonder if that's the reason why they think that THF Bayzoo got backdoored, is because maybe they thought Bayzoo, being OTF, was playing both sides a little bit. Maybe they thought Bayzoo was cool with Lil Zay Osama because Lil Zay Osama was with OTF. They was cool. And they was also cool with THF, obviously. So maybe they thought Bayzoo was playing both sides of the war, which Lil Zay Osama did come out and say that. He said that Lil Zay Osama came out and said that THF Bayzoo, he felt like Bayzoo was supposed to do more to make that situation right. You ever had one of them days where everything seems to go wrong? I mean, you're just trying to grab a cup of coffee and BAM! You're tangled in a pile of boxes because the shelf is broken. And just like that, I realized sometimes accidents at work are more than just funny stories. They can actually change everything. Trying to handle a workplace injury on your own, it's like trying to fix the broken shelf yourself. More chaos, more headaches, and it's no guarantee that you'll get what you deserve. You got paperwork, insurance calls, and someone always telling you to wait. It's enough to make you wish you had a secret weapon. But here's the thing, there's a team of people that fights for people just like you. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, has been winning cases when everybody else said it couldn't be done. In Florida, someone got $12 million after a work accident, even though the insurance was ready to offer just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a worker was awarded $26 million, which was 40 times the initial offer. These are not just numbers. They're real victories for real people, all thanks to the team that fights hard for justice. More than 1,000 attorneys across all 50 states, like a legal squad ready to jump into action. Yeah. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients. And they have a long history of helping workers get what they're owed. Because when you're injured at work, you shouldn't have to go at it alone. You can just click the link below or the QR code that's on your screen. No endless waits or confusing forms. Just a quick way to start protecting your rights today. So if you had an accident on the job, do not risk doing it alone. You can check out Morgan & Morgan, because even in the toughest workplace accidents, a strong team makes all the difference. And trust me, there's a reason why they're America's largest injury law firm. It's because they fight for the people just like you. Before it got war crazy, like before niggas started getting killed and dying in shootings and all that, he felt like THF Bayzoo could have did more to get the watches back, and it wouldn't have got like this, basically.
Interestingly, okay, just nearly a month later, all right, basically this is when THF Bayzoo gets killed, and BVC are among the first to post their fallen member, BVC Man, and many people took this to them alluding to their involvement in the incident. So they're saying this is BVC members posting Man after Zoo got shot. So love you, little bro, we got you forever. And that's Man who they're saying that THF had something to do with killing. Okay. Now, from here, this is where things get a little bit confusing, right? Because now we're hearing about G-Baby getting the backdoor.
That's crazy.
Right? He didn't say who, but it's a backdoor obviously would indicate it's happening from inside, one of your own people. Could be THF member, could be THF ally. All right, we don't know. But around a month later, in November, in a corporate cartel media interview, Lil Sam from BVC, he would deny being involved in Bayzoo's murder. And again, after having seen them all kind of BVC members go live with THF members dissing Lil Deuce, and BVC had kind of turned on Lil Deuce over this alleged backdooring that had happened 5 years ago.
Right.
Now it makes you start thinking, okay, well, maybe who was involved in Bayzoo's murder? Could that have come from the inside? Could it have been a backdoor?
Hey, you trolling?
Second grade, for real.
Hang on a minute, I'm on the wrong clip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big ass platform, so everybody being like this. Like, but I get it though, you don't know nothing about it. I ain't too good.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing about them watching, man. You know, we just stuck and doing us, just being us. You know? Hell no. We can walk with a couple more stuff, but you know. Say fool, baby, mom got that job right now.
Yeah.
So look, they wilding out, right? Talking about we ain't know nothing about them watches. You know, some people was cool, some people ain't, but like they ain't us. Like leave us out of it.
So Shorty was like registering for a gun offender. Like, how is that dangerous in Iraq? Can you do normal activities? You standing out here right now, but it's like y'all on point. But can you just go do normal in Iraq with a face?
Let me see. Like now, you can't go do like
no. Okay.
That's
any nigga that say you can is either a nigga who ended up getting killed or a nigga that's gonna end up getting killed. You can't do nothing. Look at THF Bayzoo. Look at FBG Duck. If you got a face in the streets in Chicago, the only thing you could do is leave the city, gang. You can't do nothing. From being in the hood to the nicest neighbor, the nicest street, the Rodeo Drive of Chicago, gang. Like, I want y'all to really understand, like, FBG Duck was on the street. Fendi, it's an AP store, nigga. It's an Audemars Piguet store on this block. It's a Christian Louboutin store. A Barney's used to be at the end of the block. You hear what I'm saying? Like, Fendi stuff. It's like, do your homework on them stores. You go in there, ain't no price on the shit. Do your homework on, you ain't got no money, get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's them type of stores. And he got killed right there. Bayzoo got killed all the way on the motherfucking west side by the Mexicans getting some car parts. So if you got a face in Chicago, you got anything, any type of attachment at all, shorty, only thing you could do is leave, bro.
I know.
So they're saying, look, can you do normal stuff? Can you live a normal life in Chicago with a face card? And he's saying, no, not really.
Hell no.
And it's kind of like it's an allusion to THF Bayzoo, kind of talking about like, yeah, you know, he shouldn't really have been out there, you know, buying car parts from a mechanic in a really rough neighborhood just near where he's got all these ops. That is crazy.
A lot of shit going on.
That's why sometimes Chaplow Ross don't be knowing what the fuck he talking about. He wasn't close to no hood. Like, he was in Little Village. Little Village is not, it's the hood. It's not no great neighborhood, but he wasn't nowhere close, really that close to like where his beef was at. Like, it's nothing but Mexicans over there, again. You gonna see 2 niggas for every 1,000 Mexicans over there. And Mexicans got their own war. So I'm sure Bayzoo felt like he was safe over there, but somebody got that location because you're Bayzoo. They said he was taking pictures and shit around there and all that. You're Bayzoo, bro.
What happened because niggas ain't been doing this for a long time, you know? Like, you can see 3 of us like this. We been doing this for kids. So motherfuckers, they by themselves or it's just him. We growing up like out this. Folks was locked up sometimes. I'm out here by myself, just me and Vaughn. Vaughn locked up, just me and Wooder. Like, these my real 3rd grade, 2nd grade, for real.
Hey, he trolling with the Nike Tech. You know how they put, I told you how they put the Nike Tech on you. They put that on him, you know what I'm saying? He gonna come on, how you go with this bitch trolling? Oh, you off your chain.
Well, no, let about that.
Nah, I'm just saying because
They troll him, man. He's wearing the same grey Nike Tech from the surveillance footage of the guy that shot Bayzoo, bro. You guys know what you're doing, man.
I think that's what y'all got going on.
Yeah, nah.
We ain't doing no. Now you gotta understand.
Look, I stay with a button, so shit, have nigga playing.
Hey, look, you know it be like this though, like shit. We just them our Nike Techs we wear, like black.
Everybody got that.
They try to troll.
Why would you want to put on a red Nike Tech or you gonna put on a baby blue? You gonna see a black one or a gray one? You feel me? You gonna see the whole rack in that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what they were saying too. Everybody got that shit. So why they just throwing you in on the red?
NBA young boy had that shit on. They doing all types of shit, bro.
You know?
They ain't thinking about them niggas, bro.
But you know, fans outside looking in on, you know what's going on in trenches, so
That be the
they
outside
gonna hurry
fan
up.
shit.
They gonna hurry up and put some shit like that so they get some paid money off that shit. So the first motherfucker who ever probably did that or played like that, it's about money, man. Shit about money.
What you think about motherfuckers making money off throwing your name and shit like that? That's some crazy.
But basically, right, they're saying, look, we ain't really have nothing to do with that. Now, obviously, you're going to say that. You're not going to hop on the interview and talk about, yeah, we did that shit. I mean, some people do be moving
Some
like
people
that.
do,
ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying,
But
God,
really,
man. Hold
you know,
on,
they're
man.
kind of trolling. They're wearing the
Used to
tech.
say
I
it.
don't think they would be wearing the tech trolling if they actually did do this.
You'd be surprised, Ross. You'd be surprised, brother. That's all I can say. You be surprised, brother.
This thing. This
You'd
hit.
be surprised.
But there's still, the jury's out about exactly who was involved. But the last thing that I want to leave you with that's kind of sparked a lot of people kind of having theories and thinking that this backdoor theory might actually be true, okay, came just a couple of days ago when THF Baby went live on Instagram and basically suggested that it wasn't BVC who were responsible for the hit. And, you know, specifically, he seemed to be talking about Lil Sam in particular, basically saying, look, we know it wasn't them, and kind of alluding to maybe it not being who you would expect. So this is him basically debunking the BVC Killing Zoo rumor on live a few days ago. So let's see this.
I'm telling y'all on my brother. I don't do no, listen. First of all, that what y'all doing is police. On gutter, he ain't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to my brother. Nothing. On my grandma. Nothing. I'm saying this. G-Baby saying this. On gutter. On both of my brothers, that meant nothing.
Gutter is a nigga from THF. You will hear Bayzoo saying on gutter grave, on gutter grave, on gutter grave. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's, if you want to know who on gutter is, he basically, you know.
Nothing at all, y'all. So stop that. Stop that. Clear that up. Clear that up, for now. Y'all tweaking. I'm finna come outside. That's how I'm finna do.
So people in the comments, they're saying, look, he's probably tired of hearing people not know what they're talking about. I would be too. Says Andy got on live with Lil Sam. Ain't no way he going live with Zoo's Killer before they get back.
Right.
So I'm not saying Lil
But
Sam.
I mean, you know, a lot of times, bro, these niggas is not the post. They're not the CIA, bro. These niggas don't be knowing what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they be saying like the streets talk and the streets be knowing, and that's true to an extent. But if your homie just got killed, you don't know who did it, bro. You might think you know who did it, or you feel me? But you never really know what happened. There's no way for you to know what happened in a place that you was not at. You feel me? And if you ain't see them niggas get set up, if you ain't see them niggas with their mask off or none of that, like, you don't know what happened.
Killed Zoo, but dudes be going live with their ops all the same. Ops that killed their homies and all. G-Baby going live with him doesn't mean nothing. But people saying Zoo a big face. I don't think dudes would go live with a killer before Get Back, but I could be wrong. People saying, I watched the live and I don't think Sam did it. He rode the wave. He got people thinking that he did it for clout, basically. People saying he wasn't riding the wave. He said he ain't do it from day one. People saying it seems like he talking about Zay, not BVC, but apparently he was talking about Lil Sam. He says, go look at the live yourself. They were talking about playing ball with BBC, but BBC didn't do nothing to Zoo. For real, I got it confused. It might be Mellyway, though. For real, it's going to come out. Just watch. People saying BBC killed TP, and they're talking about playing another kind of ball. Said, would anyone in their right mind expect G-Baby to say BBC did it? No. BBC killed TP out west. BBC killed Zoo out west. Ben told you.
Yeah, TP got killed out west,
told
too.
y'all Lil Zay and his people ain't do nothing. You some fans, man. Saying dude's still going to swear they know more than G-Baby and that he's confused, all right? People saying that they think Zoo and G-Baby could be blood brothers. People saying it was 051 that did it. Now, this theory that 051 might have done it, I do have some research, and I will be breaking down the theory that maybe 051 was responsible in another video that I'm going to either be doing later today or tomorrow. Got a little business to attend to after this video, but I will keep you guys updated, okay? But
that's the first thing I said when I heard it. Like, it's so much shit, so much smoke in the city. Like, that's when you know it's some stuff going on for real. When like you don't even really like know who did it, like type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when certain niggas die, you damn near knew who. Like when FBG Doug got killed, you knew who that was, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't O Block, it was Front Street. If it wasn't Front Street, it was goddamn it Lamron. If it was somebody on that side, like you knew who did it, shorty. But when Zoo got killed, I don't know, because it could be somebody on Lil Zay's side. It could be 051. It could be a nigga from folks from THF that think that Zoo ain't THF no more or something. I don't know, who's playing both sides or something. Like, it's a lot of smoke in the city right now to the point where you don't know where this shit coming from. Bro Grave, a nigga might come slide on you and slam you. And why the hell the fuck my face look like that for? It's just the light. I'm thinking there's some shit like wrong with my face. But it's so much smoke in the city right now. You won't know what hit you and where it came from, bro. That's why I tell niggas, man, shit, if it was up to me, y'all niggas, boy, I ain't stepped foot back in Chicago in years, bro. Like, I probably in the last 5 years, I probably been back to Chicago 5 times, if that, for real.